Hey, what's going on, guys? Today is December the 20th, 2021. I wanted to come in today and show you all that at some point your price prediction will tell you automatically if you got your prediction on par or should you let the market go immediately. I mean, look at my last price prediction that I did in XPEV. Yeah, the market immediately came down. And at some point, you all need to recognize that you're not going to get every price prediction correct. So today is going to be that video. I'm going to show you how I did not call the market correctly in XPEV, and then I'm going to see, okay, cool. Obviously, the market has other plans, so we need to get back in position to capitalize on the next movement. Now, before I break all of this down, hit the like button, share the video, also subscribe to my channel. I make this easy and simple to understand market dynamics without the confusion. So I want you all to keep it locked in here so that you can continually get your understanding and your learning from a source that is relatively unconfusing. All right, so let me talk about my last video that I did for XPEV, which is on the 1st of December. And yeah, I was playing a strength to the market in XPEV right off the bat. For one reason, it's because the price was continuing to trade above this overall ascending line. Now, I wasn't massively bullish though. I mean, look at where I was looking for the price in XPEV to go. I was looking for it to go around $63, right? I also noticed that around 60 is where we could also see selling, even 58. But even in that perspective, the buyers could not even bring in higher prices. I mean, immediately we had one day, you guys can see it right here, to where the market in XPEV was able to go up to around 56, and that was about it. And that was the next day, and I was on a 1.85%. That's the only opportunity we had to at least profit into the market from this price prediction, and it didn't happen. It didn't. And then on the next day, right here on December the 2nd, we saw a big movement, 5.5% down in XPEV, right? And here you are. The market trying to find the buyers. They kept price elevated for about 3 or 4 trading days, and market came all the way back down. So this tells me that the overall dynamics in XPEV is not strong, that the buyers are not controlling this particular space right now from a daily basis, right? So yeah, this didn't go right. So if we were to get out the market on the close of Friday, we'll be down around 24%. Now, if I'm looking for price to continue to go down, then that means I need to cut it right there. Take the 24% loss and get back in position to capitalize on lower prices. Because if I don't cut it now, then that means that I will continue to increase the losses. And this is one thing that we don't do here. So we need to let that go. All right, so now let me show you. We saw the price in XPEV get rejected here, okay? So now we understand that this is where the sellers are holding the line. This is where they're at. Price in XPEV is now in a downtrend, right? So literally we need to question, where in the world will price go? Okay, so I'm going to transition over this price chart to a longer term time frame to try to clean it up. So let me show you all the 3-day time frame in XPEV, right? So let's try to see. I mean, the market's not really giving us too much in a direction. Like, we're not seeing price go up, we're not seeing price in XPEV go down. We're just pretty much trading like this, right? We just see prices bounce in a range, right? Cool. Now, I wanted to show you all this though. Let me get rid of this line. Do you think the price in XPEV is actually following this trend? Just a question. Just something that we need to ponder on and consider. That's it. I'm not actually telling that this is the overall trend in the market, but do you think that this is what the buyers are trying to do? Because if so, you guys can kind of tell that 37.50 would be the spot for us to see the market in XPEV come towards. Yeah, I kind of like that. So let me show you all the weekly time frame in XPEV. So you guys can see on this massive spread right there, which is also inclusive of this volume, it confirms that the market is weak. Yeah, we're still 2 weeks into what occurred on this weekly price bar, We started on November 29th and we're still seeing the weakness here. Now, my initial spot is going to be 37.50 because it brings us to confirmation of the buyers trying to uphold this overall trend. That is what we need to see. And if we don't see buyers step in around $37.50, then we're going to continue to drop. 35, 32.50, $30. I'm just saying. I'm just preparing you all for what could happen as we go into the new year, right? Let me show you all the 2 weeks time frame. This is the market in XPeng on the 2 weeks, and you can't tell me that this is not weakness. The last 4 weeks, pretty much the month of December, we've seen price in XPeng come down. It is showing us weakness. Let me show you all the 5-week time frame. Look at this. This is the 5-week. So when I look at this from a 5-week perspective, right? Yeah, this kind of looks like price could break this overall ascending line to the downside. $32.50, $30. I mean, where do you think the overall price in XPeng is headed? So let me hit this back over to the daily. Because initially, yeah, I'm looking for the market to come and test 37.50. That's the first spot that we're going to expect the buyers to come through and uphold price. They got a daunting task ahead of them, though. I want to let you all know that from a 5-week perspective, they have a very hard task ahead of them to try to maintain price in XPeng from going up. This is the monthly. This is even worse. We have a wider spread for the month of December than what we received in November. If we are not able to see this price in the next 11 days and 9 hours close higher than the low from last month, that's massively weak. It tells us that the sellers got the victory, that they were successful at pushing the price down in XPeng. Okay. So I'm looking around 37.50 first. Outside of that, from a monthly and a 5-week perspective, I wouldn't even be surprised to see the market come down to 35 or even 32. Now, I know I'm gonna get some comments in the comment section saying that's crazy, that is asinine, you cannot possibly believe price is gonna go that low. Yeah, I get it. But I pay attention to the price chart. I don't pay attention to what people's opinions are, what I see on Twitter, what I read on articles, what I think about a company's fundamentals. The people tell me, those who are actually participating in this market, they tell me what they think already. And for the month of December, the thought process of the majority of people who are in this market in XPeng, they are selling. They're not believing the buying. They're not. So I'm going to continue to follow them. So I'm going to play the weakness here into the market in XPeng, right? And I'm going to continue to play that as long as this price stays below this $48 area. Well, like $48.50. Okay. So now, bring this in closer. Let's do the February time frame. Okay, we're going to watch this price beginning in 2022. Still playing a little bit of weakness in the market in XPeng. And 37.50 will be first. Okay. That gets us around 10.5%. And the second area is around 34, which gives around 18.66. Okay. Now, let me get rid of that because I don't want us to be confused. I want us to continue to keep our chart as simplistic as possible so we all can visually tell what my expectations are or what is my price prediction. So here it is. Now is your turn. Give me your price prediction in the market for XPeng. I mean, call the markets. I'm not asking you to give me a price prediction 5 years out. I mean, think about it. These YouTubers are giving you expectations 5, 10, 15 years out. Leave them a comment. Ask them, okay, you want me to hold this stock for a year. You want me to hold this stock for 5 years, right? Give me your price prediction 5 years then. Where do you think price is going to be in 5 years and see what their response is going to be? They won't be able to do it. They're going to give you a very broad range as to where they think the market price will be. Just ask them, what price do you think these stocks are going to be at in 5 years? And see what they come back with. All right. Make sure you maintain the profitability. Drop me your price prediction as well for XPEV. Tell me where you think the market's going to go to start out the new year 2022. All right. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different.